Hello guys, welcome again. Here in this video we are going to learn how we can create table, how we can insert record, delete record, update record in MySQL database using Go language. So let us start. Package main. Now I'm creating a main function. From here I will start my code. So first of all, just I'm making a function to create a connection, connect DB, like this. And here for connecting with the database we have to install first of all that MySQL driver. For that we have to go to the GitHub website. There we have instructions to download the MySQL driver from the GitHub. So just copy this one and we have to run this command here to download the drivers from the GitHub. Here for adding this driver in my program, what I have to do, I have to first of all save this. I have to say go mode init main. Now it is saying that for adding the driver, what I have to do, I have to run again. I have to add this driver. So what I do go again, I have to paste this, and in place of u I will remove this one, this one I will remove this, then I will install once again. So this driver has been inserted in my module. You can see if I say dir, so in some directory type go.sum, you see the driver has been installed in my application. Now I have to open this connection. For that we have instructions also like this. We have to import first of all these line of code. So I'm just copy this, import this one, and I save it here, the import. I save it. Automatically gone. Just I save it, and here I use the instructions db then error equal to sql.open. Then I have to give here MySQL as the first parameter, and the second parameter what I have to give, I have to provide the username like this, username and password and the instructions. So what I do, username is root. In my case I do not have a password, so under this @ I will give the host name. So host name is the local host, port number 3306, just this one, and database name is student info. And then we have to give one parameter also. So I say parse time equal to 2, like this. I think it is, and I have to use here colon also. So I save this. Now what I have to do, I have to check it. If error not equal to nil, then we have to print log.fatal that error, like this, and I save it. Now I have to check this one also. So this is of data type SQLDB. So I'm creating here my variable. I say d database my dbm of SQL dot SQLDB connection of type SQLDB, like this. And if everything is okay, so data connection established, so I just fmt dot println and I say my SQL connected, like this, and I am passing the object of this one to dbm to db, like this. Save it. Okay, I have to create it as a pointer, like this. So now if I call this function here, dbconnect connect db, and I just try to execute my code, go run main.go, so it will display the MySQL connected because the connection has been established. So one step is done. Now I have to create a table. So one function, another I'm creating a one function. I say create table, and in this function I am just giving a query that I'm creating a table here. So I just give with tilde character, and I say here create table, and here table name I say create table, table name I say student, for example. Now under this I have to give the you say SID, so I say student ID as a int auto increment, like this. Second field I say name of the student of text type not null, like this. Another one is course text type not null. Last one I can say created at means time, and I say here date and time. I can say date time, like this, and I close the bracket, semicolon, and this tilde operator, like this. So the query is ready. Now I want to execute the query. So I say result, then error, then equal to dbm dot exec, and I'm executing the query, this one. If I execute the query and result result result, so if table created, so I say if error not equal to nil log dot fatal, and here I pass error, and result I say result dot automatically, if no error, that means that table will create it, so I just leave it blank, like this, and I say fmt dot println, and I say table student, I say student table created, like this, save it, and once again I call this function also, create table, like this, save it, and I try to execute this command again, and we have some syntax error. So SID auto increment, INCRE increment. So create table student, then I think the problem is there, we have to use this bracket, I think so. I save it again, execute once again. Okay, one key should be primary, so what I have to do, I have to say primary key to SID, like this. Again I save it and try to run it. You see student table created and connection established also. So once the table is created, no need to call this function again and again, because table once created, and I have this also. You see, if I say show tables, so student table has been created, and if I say this student, and you see the create time, these all field has been created, and this SID is primary key also. So second thing is also done. Now we have to insert a record. For that, once again I just create one more function. I say func insert, you can say info, and here for inserting information, I have to write first of all SID, and I say SID is 1 because it's for integer. Then I say name, and I say name is Dr. Vipin Kumar, like this. Then I have the course, and I say PhD, for example. Then I have to use result error equal to dbm dot exec, and here I have to say in tilde operator that insert into table student, and here I say field like SID, name, and course. Okay, then I say values. Under the values I have to pass 3 question marks here, and then I am passing the value here in question mark. After that I am passing SID, I am passing name, I am passing course. So this is the information that I am passing here. Okay, insert into table student, then the field and the value, and on the place of question mark I am passing SID, name, and course. Now if the error not equal to nil, then we have a log dot fatal an error. Okay, and if I say else, because there is no error at all, then I have to say value equal to result dot last record inserted ID. So it will return error also, so it will say error also. Okay, if error not equal to so I'm not getting error here. I just leave it to blank, no need to check error, just I need value, and I can say fmt.println and I say record inserted for roll number, for SID, for student ID equal to, and here I can pass the value like this. So this value would be the last inserted ID because it is creating automatically like this. So I tried to execute this one also because I want to insert the record. So insert information and I save it and try to execute this one, and there is a syntax error near the table. So insert into, okay, table is wrong, I think. Insert into student, then I save it again, try to run it again, and you see with insert record ID 1, and we can check this one also. Here I say select star from student, you say with ID number 1, this has been created. If one more record I want to add, so I can change this to ID number 2, or I can pass time also because one time is also there created. So for that I can create time also, and ID will generate automatically, so I don't need to pass ID because I have say auto incremented, so no need to create ID. I can create here time created at, and I say time dot time like this. I just save it and import the time package is done. So I use it name course and I say created at, because the same I have created in table, create at, not created, create at field, and here I am removing this one, I am passing here created at. Okay, so why it is generating error? Time dot now, time dot now, because it would be the current time. Save it and I try to run once again, and you say ID2 is created. If I fetch record once again, you say to ID, and in the first value we do not have a time, but here we have a time also, and automatically ID is generating. So I think insert has been done. Now no need to call insert, then I have to call some other functions. So for that I am to, insert has been done. Now I have to go for update, or we can go for delete, and we can go for reading a record. So here I am for one more function for update, update info, and here for updation I can same I can copy here same information that I want to update, and copy here, I paste here, just I will give here SID also. On the basis of ID I want to update like this. So I say update student means table, and set, you can say name equal to question mark name, whatever we want to set, and we can set course equal to course which we are passing, or I can change name only. I can show you just only set the name, and I say where SID equal to the SID which we are going to pass. So I am passing here the SID, first of all the name which going to be come here, then SID. So no need to pass this grade because I am changing a name only. I can change other value also, but here for example I am showing to change only the name. So on the base of ID I am changing a name. So in first ID I can change name, like I say on place of Vipin Kumar we can say Sachin Kumar. So I will change the name, save it, execute it, and if the insert we have affected row dot row affected, and we can display you can say record updated number of rows. Record updated number of rows. Number of rows affected, maybe 1, 2, whatever rows is affected by this, or and otherwise without any giving information like this, we can inform that record updated, simple one, and save it. No need for result, so we can say underscore like this, save it. And if I want to change the record of ID1, I have to call the function update info, and once again I want to show you that on the ID1 we have Dr. Vipin Kumar name. In place of this I want to change the Dr. Sachin Kumar. So if I run this and you say record updated, and if I run this again, you will see the name has been replaced. So update has been done. Now I'm just commenting this one, new function I want to create, func, and I say read records, we can say get all function, and here for reading all information what I have to do, I have to do rows, and I have to do error, and I say dbm dot exec, and here I want to put the query select star from student like this. Now if the error not equal to nil, then log dot fatal, again that there is error. Otherwise we say else. If there is no error, I say for rows dot next, rows dot in place of exec I have to use query. Okay, now rows dot next, we have to use this function, and here if all the query will come, and I have to fetch the record in a constructor or in a variable. So what should I do? I take one constructor also here, sorry, not constructor, here I have to use structure. So I say type student, okay. We are fetching information here one by one. For fetching information, what I have to do, I should create I should create some structure. So I say type student struct here, and I say sid int, name string, and course string, string, and I say created, create at, there I say date and time. I say time dot time. Okay, like this. Save it, and I just create the object of this where as student, like this. Now with the help of scan function, I say rows dot scan, and here I say s dot sid. I fetch with the help of and symbol s dot sid, then s dot name, then s dot course, then s dot create at, like this. And I will display information fmt dot println, and I say name, sorry, sid student id equal to, and here I can say s dot sid, like this. Then fmt copy, paste, again paste, again paste. So student name, I can say student name here. Then we have student course here, we have created at here, student name, student course, and student id created at time, like this. So it will get all it done. I save it, and what this mean, unused, we have used as, like this. Now I just call this function get all, save it, and try to fetch information. You see the two information is coming here. Okay, coming here all the information. Now this is also working. Now I have one more function, last one is to delete the record. For that I say func delete student. Once again, for deleting I have to use the same record that I use for update one, but here what I can do, I can say result result, or otherwise I can say blank an error like this, or I say dbm dot exec. Here I just give delete from student where SID equal to this one, and here I pass the SID, and that SID would be, I say 1, directly I'm passing here. And if error not equal to nil, log dot fatal say error. Otherwise, if no error, I say fmt dot println that record deleted for SID, I say 1. Okay, save it. And if one SID I want to delete, so I will call here delete student, and you see that in database, if I show you, there are 2 records are available, SID1 and SID2, SID1 for Sachin. So if I execute this code here, and you see record deleted for SID1, only 2 ID is printed, that means automatically the record has been deleted, you see. And if I delete one more record, so I can pass ID to 2 here, I say 2, save it and try to run it, and you see that delete record deleted, no record display, that means this last record is also deleted. So you have seen that how we use this Go language for creating a table, for inserting a record, for updating a record, for fetching all the record from the table, for deleting everything we have performed, all the operations we have performed in MySQL database using Go language. So if you like this video, and if you learn anything from this video, kindly do subscribe my channel, and thank you for watching this video.